again, the business presentation of Kinguni Mobile, and you're invited to learn how to earn passive residual income in the $62 billion mobile game industry with massive growth and profits generating strong cash flow. Remember that statement. We'll emphasize that statement as we go through the presentation. We're going to share with you the disclaimer statements. First of all, this presentation is not an offering of any type of an investment strategy or instrumentality. The income examples are not meant as representations of actual or possible earnings. This presentation is not meant as an inducement, promise, guarantee, or prediction of income. And the Kinguni Compensation Plan is forward-looking based on currently available information. We're going to talk about these items on the agenda this evening: the company, the product, the compensation plan, the team build concept, and the call to action. So those are what we're going to cover on the call this evening. And I'm going to introduce Larry now. Larry is going to give you a strategic overview of Kinguni and his recent trip to China, where he met with the Kinguni executives and attended an international gaming convention, and plus an exciting announcement that we'll announce a little bit later on. In his career, Larry was a district manager with a pharmaceutical company and has over 15 years of experience in the MLM industry, building a number of large teams. Larry is a savvy marketer, and he made his career by closing sales. With that, Larry, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jim. You know, calling on doctors and all that kind of stuff for many years, and closing the sale on them was not an easy job. And the MLM market is similar in that, you know, it's wide open, and you got to have a great deal of believability. So, you know, the believability and the amount here in Kinguni is super strong. You know, I've been involved, as Jim said, for 15 years in the multi-level marketing market, and you know, we've had our ups and downs. This particular in 2013, 12, so forth has been very frustrating. In that a lot of companies have failed. It seems like there's just everything out there, and you don't know which way to turn. And I tell you what, we found the right company at the right time for the greatest growth potential and profits for 2014 and beyond. And what we really like about this model is the passive income opportunity. So, you know, 7 leaders carefully, and even more than that, actually looked at and evaluated Kinguni, and the rank advancement model, the global bonus pool, the passive income, and the team build is why we put everything together. So Tyrone, our leader, and Ernest, Terry, Dr. Gotti, and Susanna, Jim, Larry here, we've all evaluated everything very carefully and decided that the best company to join in 2014 and beyond was Kinguni. So you can rest assured that you just didn't make this decision, you know, on yourself. So what we were looking for, a sustainable company with real products and a powerful compensation plan, so we could earn real money. And we found it in Kinguni, combined with our team build, and then we put together a team build where we're going to help everybody get paid. Everybody gets paid. Everybody is successful. So it's like putting Kinguni on steroids. You know, you might have joined some other companies, and it seems like a lot of the big guys make a lot of money, and the little guys spend money and don't make money. Well, it's different here, is that everybody gets paid with the team build with Kinguni. So you can tap into an unbelievable billion-dollar growth market, the mobile game market. So as a member of our team, you are sure to earn from like $3,000 to $100,000. So nobody ever can say that for you, I don't believe. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a money game. We have real products, real profits, and you know, we can take advantage of that. So it's just in a $61 billion mobile game market with great profits that we all can share in. So plus that, you know, people, you know, everybody I am involved with. In fact, I sat beside two ladies on the right and left of me in the airline at the middle seat on Southwest coming back from Las Vegas. Guess what? Both was a 45-year-old teacher, and I don't know how old the other person was, but they were playing mobile games, you know, and I asked them how they found out about it. They said, well, I did it on Facebook, or my son told me about it, my daughter, and one of them said, you know, I'm hooked on it. See, my husband can't really understand why I'm playing these mobile games, and I spend 69 cents or 99 cents to upgrade. but she said, I really love them. It's part of my entertainment budget. So the other thing is the company right now is bringing in about 100 associates to Kinguni every day, and that brings in $200,000. So it's really a legitimate, sustainable business operation, and the company commissions are going to be paid from profits generated by the thriving mobile game industry of that $61 billion. So we have a long-term viable future. And, you know, the company was founded 2 years ago by Jennifer Yu, and she's the head of a group of 2,200 investors, the Fortune Investment Group. And what I learned at the conference that I was in Las Vegas for 3 days, this was not an MLM conference. It was a financial expert conference on protecting your assets, where to earn money. The main theme of the conference was live where they treat you best. Live where they treat you best. And it's not necessarily in the United States. And the other main concept was put your money in where they treat your money the best. And I think we found it with Kinguni Mobile and the business we're presently in. So, Kinguni has, and I didn't understand all this, and when, of course, the first time I was in China or going to China, and I was just amazed at the people and how they spend money. But then I learned at this conference that has nothing to do with MLM, that they have more millionaires in China, and there's more money in China than anywhere. And the reason I mention that is that our parent company it is doing extremely well in China, it just gives them more sustainability and credibility that they have the finances to support and grow our business. So they're affiliated with 45 different game companies, and the number one, their goal is to be the number one game company in the world. So, they're going to offer an IPO and a NASDAQ on the Hong Kong Exchange, and they found out that the best way to do that in their research was to do it through networking, because they get a large group of thousands and 100,000 and up to 1 million or more people involved. So that looks very good on the exchanges. So how do we fit in? Well, we're the marketing arm to take the games global. And by the way, our first game is going to be introduced like in just for testing. Okay, going to be introduced like by February 1st, probably by Friday of this week. So the Facebook, how did they grow? You ever seen an ad on Facebook on TV? You ever seen a newspaper or magazines? No. Facebook grew its billions and billions of dollars by people telling people. And that's the venue that they decided to do with Kinguni Mobile. So you'll have free downloads, free upgrades you can offer on all the different social media, free tokens to help establish the Kinguni game. To get this lady beside me on the airplane, she says, well, I'm hooked on it. And she really loves playing the game. So it's about your entertainment budget and how you want to spend your money. And that's a wave of the future. So, our team build program has all the marketing systems and all the tools available to obtain, for you to obtain massive clicks to your site, customers and associates. So this is a perfect match in expanding our worldwide growth. And then Tyrone, our leader, he said, well, we want to make sure this is really true. We want to make sure they just don't have a great website and then it's all, publicity stunt and those kind of things, because that happens on the internet. So they had a great welcoming committee. The master distributor, Sony, she's from Seattle, Korean in her ancestry, and then me on the right there. And then warmly welcome, Xingzing, station of China Mobile, the largest mobile company in the world, China Mobile, Developers Club, and overseas delegation, that's us, to visit and exchange in our company. And Jennifer Yu, the CEO of Kinguni Mobile and the head of this 2,200 investor group on the left there, and I'm on the right. at a big investor meeting that we had, and the chairman of China Mobile spoke at that meeting. So it was unbelievable. You don't get people like that to speak to you. You know, if you're not real. Same thing with Samsung, Sony, Microsoft, HTC. I mean, you got all the evidence right here. You can see it. This is an amazing affiliation that we have with all these different companies. And the it's a slide. That's a Jennifer Yu on the left there, and it's chairman of China Mobile speaking at our investor event. And I see it better now. And then it was 50 miles of skyline and building, and the amazing amount of money that's going on in China is like, I couldn't believe it. And then our group here on the lower right, where we had the various presentations from the CEOs and from the investors and all the other people. So everything was real, everything was documented, and we took the buses to Qingxing, and we toured. We actually visited CMGE and 4 other companies, game development companies that Kinguni is part owner of. And so that's outside it there, going into the CMG building. CMGE, if you want to look it up, is traded on the NASDAQ. They're from China, but they're traded on the NASDAQ. It's a game development, game publishing company, and so forth. So we toured. There are 3 floors in that gigantic building downtown Qingxing. And I was amazed that they had like 450 engineers and 450 game developers, and every floor was all these guys were just working. But I guess they need that to develop new games and to enhance their old games to make them more interesting for their game players, because it's a massive market. So, Jim, with that, I'm going to turn this over to you, and you'll talk a little bit about the product category.
Okay, well, let's. I'm going to talk about the product category, the reality of the product category, and the history of it. And we're in this to make money, but this slide is designed to really kind of give you a historical perspective of the mobile myth, the mobile culture that was created. And I won't go through the details, but you can see that everything is up and up. The internet and social media and the smartphone and everything is just absolutely growing at a phenomenal rate. So that's what you want to look for in a business model. Just looking at the smartphone market, it's still an emerging market all over the world. You might think that the market is saturated, but it really isn't. It's still a growing market, and more people are getting on mobile in their smartphones and their tablets and everything. So, it's still a huge emerging market, which is a significant trend. But really, when we talk about the money in games, the question is, and this is just a slide of showing different categories of apps. I mean, you have apps on your smartphone and your tablet, right? And so the question really is where's the money? In all of these different categories of apps, which of one of these is making the most money? Well, the answer is, you might guess, is in games. 43% of the revenue is in the game market. And this is just the Apple and Android market, and this is just the top 5 mobile app countries in terms of revenue. So, right category, right business, and right category at the right time. Do games make money? Well, yes, absolutely. These are the top 10 mobile games as far as their daily income. Some of these companies now are making over $1 million a day. One of the phenomenal success stories, a company out of Helsinki, Finland, a company called Supercell. Okay, they published this game called Clash of Clans. You may have it on your phone or your tablet, and maybe you're playing it, but 8.5 million people play this game every single day, generating $2.4 million every day. So is there money in games? Yes, absolutely. So we say we have a winning formula here with Kinguni. First of all, the mobile gaming market is projected to generate $81.6 billion in revenue by 2016. Okay, games are the perfect platform for advertisers. If you play any games, you probably see ads pop up. It's very affordable, and so that's just another source of revenue for Kinguni. And so what do we have with Kinguni? Well, it's a game development company, it's a game publishing company, and a game distributor. So we have the best of all worlds with Kinguni Mobile in terms of its viral marketing and being able to earn massive incomes. Larry mentioned social media. We know it's a phenomenal success, right? Facebook, phenomenal success. And so Kinguni is going to use the same model, people telling people, and social media. The financial power is amazing, and we'll be able to tap into that. So with the mobile gaming market, you need promotion, you need advertising, and we're going to be working closely with Kinguni and their marketing systems and to take the games viral and get them out there and get them ranked. You got to get the ranking up higher so more and more people download the games and play the games. So Kinguni has allocated a budget for that, $3 million per game. And as Larry mentioned, expect the first game to be out somewhere around the 1st of February. So we're going to see what it looks like, and we'll be able to use it, play it, and get familiar with it. So it's the promotion, the advertising, and you and I, the associates, we're going to help create a strong foundation to make Kinguni the #1 mobile gaming company in the world. That's her objective. Now, Larry mentioned that Kinguni is making a lot of money in China right now with the gaming industry. This is their website, okay? And some of the games that they're marketing on their website, this series called The Gods, very, very popular and successful series of games, and generating a lot of income for Kinguni right now. So the organization chart, Kinguni Mobile, Larry mentioned they're located in China, and they're going to be opening a new office in March, and they're going to be having another convention in China sometime later this year, probably March or April. And then over on your right-hand side, Kinguni Mobile, that is us, the marketing company, and we'll introduce you to Mark Valenti, the CEO that is heading that up out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And of course, Larry mentioned you need games. So you need lots of games, and you need game development. So Kinguni.com, they're the game development company. They're located in China. So, when you combine all this together, you can see it's a very powerful, synergistic, powerful tool for making money, which is, what we're all into as far as making money. But, it's just a very powerful model. These are the articles of incorporation in the state of Nevada. We visited the office there, very nice office. We took pictures. We'll post those pictures with our report when we get that to Tyrone shortly. And Larry, I guess I'll let you start here with Kinguni management. I'm going to turn this back over to you to introduce the management team. Okay, Larry, I'm sorry.
And also programming. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I
can.
Yeah, I guess, was I muted?
I don't know. Yeah,
okay.
That's okay. So Jennifer, I was really impressed with her. I had 6 days with her over in China, and dinners and sitting on the bus, just talking back and forth. Very driven lady, very successful lady. She started an investment company 22 years ago. The Fortune Capital Group. And I guess, in fact, the CEO of Kinguni, when Jim and I met with him over in Las Vegas, I was kind of amazed at this, but he said that each of the investors put in $1 million, and there's 2,200 investors, so that'd be like 2.2 billion, and they own a tech school, they own different percentages of many different game companies that we visited, that CMGE, as well as 4 or 5 other ones, and we just 120 people walking in to these large companies, and then they given us a presentation. That's not like something anything like a scam would do, or anything involved. You don't have the largest phone company in the world come to an event dinner meeting and give you a presentation. So you can be rest assured that this is a real thing, real company with real products. Mark Valenti, Jim and I both met with him, and very impressive. He's got a lot of experience, and he says, look, the first thing he brought out to Jim and I, he said, look, I'm here for the long term, and we're going to make everything legal. We're going to do everything right, and we don't want to be here today, gone tomorrow. We want to have a long-term company, and you guys can make a lot of money for a long term. Then I asked him, I says, well, some of my people say, well, how in the world can they pay $2,000, like an emerald, okay? How can they pay $2,000 a week? That's not a month. $2,000 a week for 4 years and make $500,000. And then I brought up the diamond thing. Well, they're paying $5,000 a week. I said, can they pay that? He said, look, Larry, they have so much money in that Fortune Capital Group, and there's so much money in this mobile game market. That's not an issue. The money is not an issue. It's a matter of how we produce and how we perform and all those kind of things. So they're looking to make a lot of money with us doing the viral marketing and helping them build the company to the number one company in the world. So it was a great experience. I met Chang Ho Lee over there, CEO of Game Development. He's working out of Orange County, California, and been involved in the industry. Then, of course, we all want to get paid, the chief financial officer. And the withdrawals now, they were charging 5%. They're going to go down to 3%. And actually 2% of that money, that withdrawal, is going to go for needy people. And that could be even us associates that might have a family disaster or some other situation where we need money, and they would help us. So this company really wants to help you be successful. And that's one of the keys. So, and our team wants to help you be successful. We ran into a lot of people that don't have $2,000 to put into it. So I said, what do we do about it? Well, okay, we'll do put 4 people together, do $500 each, and then in 3-4 months, they'll make enough money, and we'll keep building it up where each of those 4 people can have a K3 position and be part of the team build. So, when you look at it, I've invested a lot of money in the stock market and lost a lot, honestly. You can put $2,000 in a stock, and I don't know what it's going to be worth in 6 months, but there is risk involved. Honestly, there is risk involved with Kinguni. Nothing is, clear of risk, especially when you can have a great opportunity to make a lot of money. And so, but in our program, that $2,000 can be turned into $3,000 or even $10,000 or even $100,000. So, Jim, can you kind of cover the team build and the managed position membership?
Yeah, exactly. Well, again, Tyrone was getting a lot of interest in the company, but people would say, well, I just don't have $19.99 right now. And so he came up with the solution right then. It's called a managed position. And what happens is you a one-time entry of $500, and then you'll receive a full K3 position in approximately 12 weeks, as Larry said. And Tyrone will manage that. Everybody will eventually get placed into the team build, and they'll start earning their commission. So, again, it's just another way for you to join Kinguni. And we understand from Tyrone's emails that we are getting a lot of people that are interested in this, and a lot of people are submitting their applications. So, if $19.99 is not possible today, then maybe $500 is doable, and you can get yourself placed in the position. So, you want to cover the comp plan, Larry?
Yeah, and I was going to mention on that I talked to Francis, our master distributor, today, and he thinks Kinguni, when we get our games out and so forth, and we test them and all that, the Kinguni is going to explode. It's going to be unbelievable. So you're at the very beginning. So don't think you're Johnny come lately. You're at the very beginning of something that's going to be very big for 2014, and beyond. So there are 6 different payment systems. The global bonus pool, lots of people are interested in that, and that it's a passive part of the model. But there's a binary, a matrix, a unilevel, and there's a lucky bonus, and a leadership bonus. And these things, I don't understand all the time how I get paid, but and how you get paid on some of these things, honestly. But if you're dedicated and work hard to it, you'll make a lot of money in 6 different ways. So one of the main things that a lot of people are looking at is a global bonus pool. And with our team build, we will help you build your rank advancement. So that is one of the beauties of the team build. So you come into the K3, right? You spend $2,000. I'm going to round these off. you get paid a weekly cap right now of 160, and that's when the games come out and we start promoting them. Right now, they're paying the K3s at about $111. Okay, and you get paid. The cap is 3,000, so you're going to earn your 3,000. It might take 23 weeks, it might take 19 weeks. We don't know for sure, but you're going to earn $3,000 on it, and I don't think you can do that with this stock unless you really hit it lucky. And then the company team build actually is going to put 3 people under you. That's part of the team build. And so when you get 3 K3s sponsored by you, even though you might not talk to me to sponsor or anything like that, but the team build will do that for you, all controlled from a central control. Then you're a Ruby. Now you go to a maximum of $200 a month. Right now that's paying $151. Okay, I just want to be perfectly frank, perfectly honest. The payment is not $200; it's $151. But that's not all bad, and that goes for 50 weeks. And and the cap is you'll get paid $10,000. Like I said, it might take 54 weeks, it might take 51. I don't know, but it could be shorter. It could be 48 weeks. But you'll get on a deposit of $2,000, you'll get the $10,000. And then we move one step higher, and really this is not that hard to achieve. Just with 3 rupees, that's how much is a rupee? That was 3 people, right? So that would be 3 on your first level, 9 on your second level, just 2 levels, and that's $600 a week, just with 12 people. I belong to some other companies where I have 489 people, and I get paid $147 a month. Here, you can, with 12 people, you can get paid $600 a week. And that goes on not for just, a week or 2 or so on, 100, not for 100 days, like some companies. And some companies do it for I think some do it for 200 days. This is for 167 weeks, not days, 167 weeks. And that, when you figure it all out, that ends up to be $100,000. And then there's the emerald. And that's 3 sapphires, 3 in your front line, 9 in the second, and 27 in the third. And the team build's going to help you set all this up. When this all explodes, as Francis said, it really looks really positive. Master distributor, this thing is going to explode when we start introducing the games. So you're early. So $2,000 a week, 250 weeks, $500,000. How many have you even thought about in the last 3 or 4 years working multi-level marketing that you could actually make $500,000? And then there's the high end that you all might be surprised at, that some of you might achieve through the team build. 3 emeralds, $5,000 a week for 200 weeks, and that's a cool million. So I cannot see or understand any other program where you could put in $2,000 and actually have the potential to earn $1 million. So I think this is the greatest program that I've been involved with. Well, and I know it is. and the thing is, they're paying. So the other thing is, look at here. You get that pool bonus I was just talking about. Well, on top of that, you didn't sponsor anybody, but the team sponsored them for you. So you got your pool bonus of $111. Let's say it's a K3 every week and so forth. It's a rupee, you're getting 150 or so. But you get $597 that the team sponsor for you. You get paid. You're the actual sponsor. We just didn't put them under you as a downline. You're the sponsor of these people, and you get the referral commissions. So that's another beauty of our team build. Then there's the binary matrix bonus. And we're just going to look at the $30. The K1 and 2 positions have been eliminated. So we're looking at the $30. And you're going to get $30 in the binary matrix. Left or right doesn't make any difference. But you get paid to 10 levels, and that can end up to be $61,000 over to the lower right there. And that's on top of your weekly bonus pool. So fabulous opportunity. And I think, Jim, this is your next slide here on your back office.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
snag these images out of my back office to put up here for a couple of purposes. First of all, just to demonstrate that the team build is working. If you look at the binary matrix there, guess what you see? You see every position filled with a K3, top to bottom, left to right. And so, the team build is working. And then on the unilevel matrix, again, it goes 3 by 3 by 3, as Larry mentioned, 3, 9, 27, 81, okay? And I'm a sapphire now. We started the 1st of December, so we've been working at it for a little bit of time. But December, and I've got 3 rubies under me, and guess what? Pretty soon they'll have 3 rubies, and they'll have 3 rubies, and so forth. And so, everybody wants to know, can you get paid? So down at the bottom, we snag this in and put it in the withdrawal report. And as Larry mentioned, the fee is going to go down. And so yeah, people are getting paid. So everything is working. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. And this is a lucky bonus. I kind of like this. For 100 people, you get under you. The company puts them under you, and that's kind of a nice thing. And sometimes, some days, I get like 4 lucky bonuses. Well, it's $12, and that might be a breakfast and a lunch, and that's not all bad. And that goes to unlimited. So that's a really another way to make a lot of money. In the incubation bonus, $15. And I'm not sure why they call it the information bonus, but I really don't care. As long as I get like 5 or 6 of these incubation bonuses, and that's another 16,000. So you add that on the 61,000, and then you're maybe 10,000 in your bonus pool. You're making a lot of money, and then every once in a while you get surprised when you get 3 people, even sponsored by the company or by the team, I should say. Guess what? You get a leadership bonus when you get your first 3. You get $210, and that goes to unlimited depth. So it's a great program and a great way to help a lot of people and make money. And this is a little bit, this Savin Associates shares hasn't opened yet, although right now we're accumulating D shares in our accounts. And those can be used to purchase shares at 10 cents, and they'll go to 20 cents, and they plan on splitting, and then go to 10 cents, 20 cents, and plan on splitting, and then back down and so forth. So the company wants you to be an owner of the company. So that's a fabulous thing. So more than just a worker and associate, but actually an owner. Just to hear documents what's going on. These things are being paid. We are being paid. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but all those yellow highlights and $30 when the matrix fails, and then you got the leadership bonus, which I told you about at 210, and then you have the incubator bonus, a personal sponsor bonus, and sponsoring. I already have my 3. The team sponsored them for me, so I don't have any referrals there. That's fine. I got the incubation bonus, $15. And then the lucky bonus and the global bonus pool of 151. I was telling you about, as a ruby. I was a ruby at this time. You get 151, and then 151 down there below. So all in all, I made $761 during that week. That's not all bad, right? I think that's pretty good, actually. So things are really positive, and we're looking forward to it. Jim, do you want to tell us about the team build guidelines?
Well, yeah, I'm amazed that, Tyrone has put a lot of effort into this and has really put a wonderful system together to help everybody make money. That's the whole idea. And again, as Larry mentioned, we'll place a minimum of 3 Ks in your downline. You'll be the direct sponsor. You'll get paid the referral bonus for that. And it's, you can see that it's going beyond that, and it's working. So we encourage you to help us build a business. We'll show you how to do that. We have all the systems and everything in place to help you share. But right now Tyrone is managing the placements, and again, he's going 3 wide. He has 3 people under him, and each of us have 3 people directly sponsored under us. And the whole idea is to build depth. And when you build depth and you fill all the positions, top to bottom, left to right, guess what? Everybody gets paid. Okay, and you advance in rank. That's the reason Kinguni was picked, because of the rank advancement global bonus pool. And you do that just simply by sharing. A ruby, 200 a week, sapphire, 600 a week, emerald, 2,000 a week, a diamond, 5,000 a week. And many of you on the call tonight, you're gonna achieve that and make a lot of money. And so it's not a lot of people, and it's working. It's really working. And we have lots of tools to help you build. If you're already in the team build, you probably are aware of those. Larry and I, we were the ones that were tasked to do the webinars. This is a public webinar, but we'll also do a private webinar. If you have some people that you want to share this with, just notify the people who above you, and we'll put on a webinar for you. The leaders, they have big lists. That's why they're the leaders. And we'll do three-way calls with you, help you. These are all powerful marketing systems, mobile phone marketing. We'll have a team website. Well, in fact, we already do have team websites with everything in it, and the training and everything. Thanks to Tyrone, we have a Skype group where we can instant message everybody. Facebook, social media, marketing, co-ops. I think Susanna is managing the marketing co-ops, and people can donate money to that, and she'll buy clicks and get more traffic. Of course, everything else. YouTube, powerful tool, and then blogs just to help get our websites up on the SEO rankings. So if you're new to the call, want to know how to get started, well, it's very, very simple. Everything is laid out for you on the website that Tyrone has put together. It's called www.teamkinguni.com, and all the instructions are there, and people are coming in every single day. So with that, last thing I'm going to cover is, as far as systems goes, we have all of the systems. You might have came into this webinar from this web page, global-kinguni.com/webinar. We just put this together with the schedule of all of the webinars, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll do webinars at one time, and then Wednesday and Friday we'll do at another time to try to hit the European market. And all you have to do is invite people to this webinar, rejection-free marketing. You can't decide for them. Let them get on the webinar and see what it's all about and decide for themselves. So with powerful marketing tools to help you build the team. So with that, we're going to close it out for tonight, and I'm going to let Larry wrap this up for us.
Well, thanks so much, Jim. I want you to get out your dream board, and I brought mine out, dusted it off. I've been frustrated a little bit in 2013 and didn't know if those dreams are going to ever come true and those kind of things. But tell you what, this gives me a lot of hope and a great company at the right time. I've got my dream board says success from home. I've got $1 million bill up there. Live, play, and dream. Endless vacations, golf, and fly fishing, and all the things I ever wanted to do. So some of them haven't come true yet, but they can. And I think Kinguni is going to help me do that. You can drive the car of your dreams. You can, do the beautiful golf vacations or go to the beach or take your family, put your children through college or whatever you want to do. So Kinguni will help you make your dreams come true. So, get back to the person that invited you to this webinar and invite other people. And we'll go through how their dreams can come true. So start building your business today with Kinguni. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a great day.